Obviously, the weather's not what drew you to TC. What was kind of your decision to come here?
Honestly, I mean, it's a great school. I mean, I felt like it fit what I was looking for in a new school. Coach G is obviously really good at developing safeties to help me get to the next level. And obviously, I'm playing high level competition week in and week out. So, and those two things, I feel like what really led me here. After losing two starting safeties from last year, I felt like obviously they're looking for some leadership and somebody to just come in and help the younger guys. So I just felt like with my experience and what I've been through so far in my college career, I've come and help and just be like a give and take relationship.
Does it make it a little easier when you're coming into a situation with some new coaching staff and pretty much
Yeah,
you're not the only person you
yeah, yeah, for sure.
Mark, I know you got a little dinged up at the end of spring camp. How are you feeling right now, and how'd summer go for you?
I'm feeling good. Summer was good. We were able to get a little time back home in May, and then hit the ground running in June. I haven't been limited at all. Been going through workouts, moving well. So, I'm pretty confident going into tomorrow, and going all the way through camp, leading up to the season.
How's the process kind of been going learning Coach Gillespie's system?
Well, for me personally, it hasn't really been a challenge. When I was at Colorado for 3 years, my when I was getting recruited, we had one coaching staff. After my freshman year, we had a different coaching staff, and then after my freshman year, I had another coaching staff. So by that time, I already learned 3 different defenses. So I feel like at this point, just kind of learning different terminology. I feel like everybody has similar stuff, it's just different words. So at this point, it's not as hard.
We asked some of the guys that have been around here for a while how spring camp was and how fun it was, and they said pretty much everyone said it was a lot different. How different was it for you to go through that type of spring camp and just the energy, just fans being out there? How good was that for you?
Yeah, it was a lot different than what I was used to. That was my second spring ball, so you know, at my last school we weren't really too open. So having people at the practices and always having people there and media, it was different. So, but I think it was good for us just to be able to get in front of people and as I've understood that before it wasn't really like that and a lot of people didn't have access to us like that. So I think it was good for all of us just learning how to not only interact with y'all, but on the field, it's competitive when you have eyes on you. So
Is it fair to say you guys were having fun out there and just had a
yeah,
lot of energy?
yeah, for sure. Every day, it was competition. Every day, you have all those people out there, especially those Saturday practices. It was pretty packed. So I said it was a good thing.
So how ironic is it for you that your first game at TCU is going to be in Colorado?
It's pretty ironic. I knew about it, choosing before I chose TCU.
That's not why you chose it.
It's not why I chose it, but it was it was a plus. I feel like being able to go back up there and especially to open the season, I feel like that'll be big not only for me but for us as a team. And I'm just trying to look out and help as much as I can. Get us prepared for that game.
Has there been any trash talking with any of your boys back in Colorado yet?
Not really trash talk. We talk all the time, but it's going to be different to walking in to that stadium and just being on the other sideline and playing against people that I was lined up with. It's going to be weird for sure, but I'm looking forward to it. So.
Speaking of your leadership style, are you guys at least by example, or are you kind of more vocal?
I say I'm more lead by example. I'm pretty laid back. I don't really say much because I feel like leading by example is the best way to do it. If I have to say something, I will, but I'm more lead by example for sure.
You were new to the roster this spring, and I just want to get your opinion as a player. What kind of talent do you think you guys have on the defensive side of the football?
I think we have a lot of talent. I think obviously transitioning to a 3-3-5, we're gonna be able to play with a lot more speed, and I think that'll show once we're able to put our product on the field. Just flying to the ball. Obviously we're playing with 5 defensive backs on the field, so I think we have one of the best secondaries in the country. So I mean, we're gonna be able to go out and show that here in a few weeks.
Did you look around and just say, man, that guy's big and that guy's fast, and just kind of impressed with maybe a little exceeded your expectations, maybe a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I'd say, just going against those guys every day of practice, you have people that are, on the Biletnikoff watch list and all Americans, and so just going up against our offense every day is going to be big for us, and it's just helping us you have so many different types of players that, you know, it's nothing that you shouldn't be ready for.
How are you different since you came here? Are you bigger, faster, stronger? Or are you-
I for sure got bigger. Last season I played probably around like 205-ish. Right now I'm weighing about like 212, 213. So I feel good. Yeah, I feel like the summer was really productive. Just, you know, polishing up some things, but yeah, I feel good.
How different was it what TCU's doing with its strength and conditioning than another Power 5 school, Colorado?
It's a lot of stress on nutrition. I think a lot of schools across the country don't do that, but you know, here for sure, that's probably one of the biggest things that he really stresses is nutrition, and you know, you have to be available to be able to, you know, make a difference. So just us being healthy, you know, taking care of our bodies, making sure that, you know, any nicks and bruises that we're going in the training room and getting taken care of. So from a standpoint of just making sure that you're healthy and making sure that you're eating enough, because, you know, obviously we're exerting a lot of energy on the field, burning calories. So, you know, we have to refuel to make sure we have enough fuel so we don't end up burnt out.
So was there anything you had to give up though that you really liked food-wise?
Yeah, I had to stop eating In-N-Out as much. You know, we have the whole In-N-Out Whataburger debate. You know what side I'm on.
I want to be.
Anything else for Mark?